We have already started here.
It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
So, Jim, who would you identify as...
Tries from distance.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Kaká picks it up out wide. Oh, it's just a little long.
That's an excellent interception.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mkhitaryan. Hops for safety. Now DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And here's Mkhitaryan. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Højlund!
Now it's Nakata. No, that's been intercepted. Barella. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away?
Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
DiMarco.
There will be a throw-in.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Think through. He's being urged to shoot. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mkhitaryan. Barella. Out to the right. Ribéry has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery.
It's a mighty effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Bergomi get...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Mkhitaryan. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. Thuram. Early ball out from the back. It's a pretty loose pass.
Decent progress down the left.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The fry kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Barella
really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate this.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Milan with a free kick then.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Albertini! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao. Çalhanoğlu. Smoothly does it. Kaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Not the most accurate pass. DiMarco gets good distance on it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bastoni.
There they go, hunting again.
Barella. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Barella. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 22, Kaká, numero 18.
Here we go again then.
Numero 10. Lasciano in
So the
campo
first
per
half brought no
il numero
goals.
13, il numero 11, il numero
Seedorf
17,
simply
il numero 7.
refused to be outdone there.
Seedorf.
That is good alertness. Looking for options for move. Roberto Baggio! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafael Leao. DiMarco. Barella. Now DiMarco. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's fabulous. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's a sharp little ball here. Played out towards the right wing. Ribery gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the
shoots! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. That's been slipped through. And he welcomes it in. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The Fry gets it clear. That's been cut out, well played. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Ribery. Højlund, and the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's a cute ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. Barella played out to the left flank. He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a rip. And Ribery! And for a moment, time stood still.
They're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
DiMarco plays it short. Ribery. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stefan de Vrij. Now it's Højlund. Shevchenko. It's come to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ribery. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, another set play. Çalhanoğlu powering forward. And he's had a hit! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Barella. He is through here. Barella ploughing through the middle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Oh,
recupero.
good spread. It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, super. Goes for a shot! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Goal! Milan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's played into the middle. In again. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Serginho does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a good ball out wide. Sule. Fratesi. Looking for the run. Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Ribery is onto it in a flash. Çalhanoğlu. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dumfries. Sule. And the ball is out of play. Çalhanoğlu gathers from the goal kick. Looking for a runner. And it's Baggio. And that could set him on his way. Martinez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Martinez. Played into space out wide. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Sule. Sule has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Martinez. Searching pass he's played there. That ball looks a good one. Takes the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Serginho. There's the crossfield ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Fratesi. Now it's Sule. Dumfries. Can he get it through? Dumfries picks it up now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, off the bar! And he's intervened well there. It's a searching pass. Roberto Baggio. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. Çalhanoğlu is there and he can get that clear. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. And he's got the... And Martinez! Çalhanoğlu.
Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Martinez. And it's been played through. Oh, just skips, and a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Baggio. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Ribery. Barella. Calhanoglu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con
That gets things going for the second half.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So neither side has yet broken through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 5. Cambio di giocatori.
Serginho, aimed in towards the centre. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pull it. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. DiMarco cuts it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And they've got a throw. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Chalhanoglu. Luis Enrique is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Luis Enrique. That has been cut short. Right, Shevchenko. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The ball's gone astray. Nicely shaped ball. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that was vital. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Filippo Inzaghi. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Distributed tidily. And still, we await the first breakthrough. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Too close for comfort. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. Dybala. There it is! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any...
Soulé! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And they win it back again. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Deftly away. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's a shade optimistic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
DiMarco. It's a really well-measured ball. Soulé might just make this. Can he get onto this?
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, But that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking ball, that. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's a smartly directed ball. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. But that has not gone well. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it. The perfect... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Çalhanoğlu. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Baggio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Kvaratskhelia. Buffon claims comfortably. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Drives it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shot a goal! It's hit the crossbar. And it's played in. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A probing pass. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Searching pass he's played there. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Knocks it back. Cafu. Kvaratskhelia. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot!
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's worked it through. And this is Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kvaratskhelia. That's an imaginative pass. Cafu tries to play it through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ribery crosses. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Played into space. Dink through. Inzaghi picks it up out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
Here we go again.
Un cambio.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
It's played through for him. Roberto Baggio gets through on his own. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling. Costa Corta. And it's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, third corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ribery. Deep cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
He's in a great position here.
Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he cuts out the supply. Well read, nice interception.
It's not an especially good pass, that. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Batistuta gets into a good position. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Looking for a runner.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that's well seen too.
And here's Batistuta.
Thuram makes the interception.
And that has left him in a heap. Nice-looking ball.
Chips it through. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short.
Great vision.
Oh, super ball.
Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Roberto Baggio.
He's had a shot!
He's scored!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Inzaghi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! Out to the left it goes. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Mendes. Looking for the run. Hazard with the delivery. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. He's shooting! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. In by Messi. Good read, needed to be.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a searching pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to clear it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball.
Ajax have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Hazard. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, played through for the wide man. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Probing pass. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Incoming delivery. There's the shot! He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Makaleli. Pele. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Guardiola. Now Modric. Well, that looks a decent... Mbappe!
There will
Be
be
quick to it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rijkaard clears it away. Pele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 9, Pele. Coming on the field, number 13.
And that's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Mbappe. Number 17, Shevchenko.
Played out to the left flank. No, again there's no way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Steaming on goal. And Messi! That's a decent clearance.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Ajax have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Looking for a runner.
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There they go, hunting in tacks. He's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Ajax really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get onto this? Ribery. That's a delicate pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Modric. Can he get on? And the shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitutions taking place.
Ajax choosing to make the first change. Ajax are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. That pass has been well intercepted. Kaka and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That has been slung wide. Gnabry picks it up out wide. Oh, what a... Oh, it rattles the bar. He won't be happy with that one. Applies the finish. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Guardiola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. Gavi. Guardiola. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaka. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... He's had a shot! It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We have got ourselves a game here.
4 extra minutes added on. Foden.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
So that's it. It is all over.
Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.